Shepherd Bushiri, the leader of the Enlightened Christian Gathering Church, could lose his assets worth more than 200 million rands because he didn't file a court case brought by his creditors, the JM Bushiri Investment Group. The requisition hearing is set to happen in the same court on May 27, but without the man of the cloth. When the 2-year legal process is done, the court would put all to rest. In November 2020, the investment company based in Johannesburg filed an affidavit after Bushiri and his wife left the country after they were released on bail for fraud, theft, and money laundering. The company did so again. Joseph Makamba Pusha, a director of the company, wrote down the company's funding document. They say that the reason for requisition was that Bushiri had committed an act of insolvency and couldn't pay back loans he was given between 2011 and 2018. Papers show that Bushiri ignored a court order that he had to pay back approximately 203 million rands. The company then decided that a requisition order was the only way to get his money back. It said that the application could get rid of a lot of real estate and that the application could finish pledging a lot of other things that were under a general notarial bond. In the order, Bushiri had to pay 100 million rands by April 2020 and 103 million rands by May last year. There have been no payments from any of the people named above. As a result, the applicant still owes them money. They owe as much interest and cost, even though they haven't made any. A look at the paper shows that the case has not been stopped. All is still in motion since Bushiri's legal team hasn't sent back any document. There was a hotel in Rustenburg called Sparkling Waters that was one of the properties that had to be taken care of by the order. Because of the COVID-19 virus, the hotel had not been open and there have been no money to keep it up. So it had been damaged and needed a lot of money to fix it and keep it up. Busha says that Bushiri had also agreed to pay back the loan in fulfillment of November 2020. I called the respondent and he told me that the payment due was next Monday, November 16, 2020, would be paid in full, and I didn't have to worry about it because he was a man of God and he and his wife would do what they said they would do. He also told me that the arrest of him and his wife was just a political move by some former church members who were not happy with the way things were going. They had been kicked out then, we prayed, expired. Busha said in an affidavit that Bushiri and his wife were fugitives and couldn't pay the debts because they were out of reach. Motions that are made expert don't have to be served to the person who is being sued. On February 9, Bushiri filed a notice of set down. He didn't follow through it. The respondent has always said that he is a rich person and drives expensive cars. He owns a lot of planes, has a lot of Porsches, and lives a luxurious life. I don't know about other assets or financial information that the respondents have. I think that a trust will be able to figure out the nature, quantity, and extent of the respondents' estate, both locally and internationally. So Bushiri faces 200 million rands sequestration. Thanks for watching this video. Please do well to share your comments on the comment section.